Okay, we are live and we're doing something a little bit different today. So today I am going to actually be reviewing actual commercial games that I actually bought with my actual real hard-earned money. This was a little bit of off the cuff kind of thing. I wanted to do a game dev stream today, but the thing that I want to show off for game dev, it's not ready yet. I previously talked about doing a closed beta test, and before I go showing off this mechanic, I'm not early for tuna. I am right on time. Anyways, I talked about doing a closed beta test for my game, and before I start showing off the mechanic I want to show off in my game dev stream that I want to do next, is pertinent to that closed beta test. So before I start showing off that mechanic, I just want to see people's own natural, intuitive reaction to that kind of stuff without having previous knowledge. So before I go showing it off, I just want them to play it without any knowledge. So, yeah, I don't want to do game dev until I've actually done the closed beta test. And so hopefully that will be in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. You gotta remember, you're on daylight savings time or whatever whatever fucking is. So you have a different time than me. My time didn't change. Your time did. So, anyways, yeah. So I've picked out 4 games. These came out of my own money, my own pocket. I picked out 4 games that I'm going to play. Most of these games were not on sale. I picked Greedfall because it is on sale. I was trying to keep the budget pretty low. I'm not super rich, and I'd rather put this money towards my game rather than actually buying games to play. So I was trying to keep the budget pretty low. I was trying to pick out 4 games that were like under like 2,000 yen. I didn't quite get there, so that's why I picked Greedfall, because it's a little bit on the cheaper end. It's not quite as small time as some of the other games that are picked out for this list. I think a lot of people have probably heard about Greedfall if they're in the PC gaming sphere. You can even see it has 13,000 reviews on it here. Most of the games I picked out, I was going to pick out things that had very, very few reviews, but out of my wish list, I actually only had like 2 games that had very few reviews. One of them I did buy, and we'll play that later. The other one is just way too far outside the RPG sphere that I don't think it would be entertaining to watch. I should have taken something from DL site for good measure. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. So, anyways, all these are games. These are games that are on my wish list. So these are games that I wanted to play. And to be clear, I don't know a lot about any of these games. I probably know. Actually, I'd say Greedfall I know the second most about, just because it got quite a bit of press when it first came out. And that's going to be the first one that we play. The next game that we play, Echo. I don't remember who I saw. But I don't remember who it was, but there was some channel, was it Ross's Game Dungeon? I don't know, someone who reviewed Echo, and I watched it, and I thought it was so interesting. We'll talk more about Echo when we get there, because I actually think I'll probably be refunding that game. I haven't even played it yet, but I know the most about it out of all of these. Greedfall I know a little bit about just because of the press coverage, but that was a few years ago. I've never played it. And then the other 2 games that I have picked out, I practically know nothing about, other than that was an interesting trailer. So, yeah. First on the list is going to be Greedfall. And I want to make something clear, too, about what the plan is here, right? So I've talked about with my grading system that it is sort of like testing commercial viability of these games. And so this is kind of putting my own grading system to task. This is testing out to make sure that it is functioning as it should. So we are going to see how many of these commercial games get at least a 5. That's what we had settled on last time, is a score of 5 is, we're going to say, acceptable. You really should be shooting for a 6, but 5 is okay. So hopefully that's what we're going to see in this, is we're going to see a bunch of 5s out of these 4 games that I've picked out. So in other words, I'm grading these as I normally would with any other game, but this is also sort of just to test my own grading system to see how well it holds up. So, and likewise, I'm just going to play these games like I normally would, where, once again, just like when I pick any RPG Maker game, I know hardly anything about them. I just put on the timer and say, impress me. I've put 45 minutes because generally AAA games have a little bit slower startup to them. So they may need a little bit more time. Or I say AAA. These aren't AAA, but high-budget games, I guess I should say. Higher-budget indie games need a little bit more time to kind of spin up to get into gear. So I figured 45 minutes will be probably still not enough, but we got to move on eventually, and I don't want to stay up all night playing these fucking games. So 45 minutes is probably okay. If I need to change it, it's fine. We can always just stop the timer and play a little bit longer like I did with Dungeon Rummage. So anyways, first one up is going to be Greedfall. So let me go ahead and launch it. And I should also be clear, I did actually launch all of these games earlier. Sometimes, especially with 3D games, sometimes I need to download a couple of extra things like initial setups kind of stuff. So I went ahead and launched them there, but that's all it was like a launch. Can I make it to the menu? Yes, I can. Okay, quit. Which I learned something about one of the games that I don't really like about when it comes to quitting. Anyways, yeah. Let's check out the options. Looks like we got plenty of options here. Of course, it's going to use WASD because it's a modern game. What's under control options? Look at that. They have inverted x-axis. If I wanted to play with a controller, I can do it. So that's nice. What are game options here? We have tutorials. That's nice. Subtitles. I always keep them on. Let's bump them up because my resolution might make them too small for the stream. Also, my camera might be in the way of the subtitles. But anyways, cool. You can change the UI. I'm going to leave it to full for now. If I need to change it later, I will. Oh, and you can change the position of it too. Very nice. Yeah, save changes. Okay, I guess you have to save changes between each tab here. Oh, game volume is pretty low. Let's turn up system volume. Hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright, borderless window. We don't want VSync because God, I'm turning it down in system volume, but I need to turn it down in my headphones. Keep that off. Let's see. Ultra. I don't really need to mess with this stuff. Kind of sucks that there's not like a number on this. I don't know what this means. I usually prefer 90 degrees, and I don't know if that's 90 or if that's 90. That sucks. I don't really need dynamic resolution. I think all of this stuff is fine. I'll just leave FXAA because I'm at 2K, so it's totally fine. Cool. I'm not gonna mess around with this too much. Don't want to bore you guys with options, but anyways, it's a good options menu. Yeah, I messed with brightness earlier. That's weird that they have a distinct brightness option. Usually they put that under video or game. So that's a little bit strange, but cool. Right on. Whatever. And we'll just launch. I'm gonna put it on game journalist difficulty just so we can make sure we don't waste too much time watching me struggle. What's discovery? This game mode allows you to enjoy the adventure without having to develop your characters. No, okay. We're going to put on easy. We're not going to go that easy. Although I would say that's probably more along the lines of game journalist difficulty. Now, for the record, I generally prefer playing games on harder difficulties. I only turn the difficulty down for these streams.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
That's kind of a creative way of moving into character creation. I'm also not going to waste a lot of time on this. I'm one of the kind of people who... I used to waste a lot of time on character creation, although I will admit recently I've kind of started caring a lot less. The one thing I do care about, I don't know why, but just prefer playing as a female character, so that's the only thing I'm going to change here. Chat is being mistreated? What do you mean is being mistreated? What do you want me to fucking say to you? You said you heard a bunch of good things about Echo. That was the last thing you said. We're not talking about Echo yet. We'll go to Echo soon, but we're not on Echo right now, so I don't know what to tell you. You want my fucking attention? So one thing, I've been playing a lot of, not this past week, but the week before, I was kind of taking a break from game development. And one thing I did during that break is I got back into playing The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion with a bunch of mods. There's something really cool that the Nexus has done, which is like mod packages. You just like one-click download and you get like a bunch of mods for your game. Really cool. Really, really appreciate that. And but that's kind of beside the point. Just replaying Oblivion, the one thing that I do really like is that, you know, these options at the beginning, which for a first-time player kind of mean nothing, you get a chance to redo them. It's kind of one thing I don't like about RPGs now, is that making like class selections and stuff that may affect your gameplay, like you don't know how that's going to actually work until you're actually in the game. You need a chance to kind of test out those different classes and stuff before you can make a choice, or do research beforehand, which is just jank. This profile focuses on controlling the battlefield. I feel like going warrior is just gonna be the simplest, so that's just what I'm gonna do. Endurance, accuracy, willpower, agility, strength. So yeah, I'm just going to, this is really boring, but this is really only for the sake of the stream. There was some budget in the character creation screen. Should I go back to this? You have faces. You have some preset faces. Sure, we'll go. There we go. Kind of African-American woman, I think. That's fine. What kind of hairs do we have? Alright, right on. Kind of looking butch now, but sure. I don't care. Got some preset eyebrows. Some skin colors. Some hair colors. There we go. Some eye colors. I kind of actually like the green that was there before. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. So, anyways, where were we? Okay, you only get 1 point, so you get just one starting. Okay, right on. Let's see, choose a talent. Science. Allows you to make simple potions, lets you pick simple locks, gathering sites become easier to use. I don't know how important gathering is going to be for this game. Allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. Again, like, I can, like, base this off of my previous RPG knowledge and assume how important these might be, but the thing is every game's a little bit different. Some games, you know, being good at crafting is not so important. You can get by without being a crafter and still get pretty strong gear. And some other games, it's almost like you have to do crafting in order to get some of the strongest gear. So it's kind of like, I don't know how important some of these options are. Lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. I don't know, we'll just go charisma. Get good prices, sure. Yeah, I guess so.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright, so there's a few... Oof. Okay, it's alright. There's some inertia to the character. Alright, anyways, there's some graphical things I want to adjust. First of all, the frame rate looks like hot garbage on the stream. What the fuck? Is that just OBS or is that the whole stream? Cause it looks like fucking ass in OBS. So let's make some adjustments. The shadows, okay, so there's a few things. Do they have is there like there's shadows, cloth physics, SSAO, anti-aliasing, particles, texture quality. Yeah, so it looks normal? Okay, alright. In the OBS preview, it looks like it's running at like fucking 10 frames a second. But if you're saying it's running fine, then okay. There's noise, screen noise effect, which like, you know, noise filter or whatever, which usually messes with bitrate in video. I was going to turn that off, but I don't see any way to turn that off. There's not even like post-processing here, which is pretty crazy. Sometimes developers, I hate when they do this, but at least they provide the option. Like all the post-processing effects just get rolled into a single setting that you just like turn up or down. But like you don't even get that option here. It looks like all post-processing is just, you have to just fucking deal with it. Also, it went back to TAA. I went to FXAA. Don't do that. The shadows have a weird shimmer to them too. I don't know how well that shows up. I think it actually has to do with the ambient occlusion and not the shadows themselves. So I'm gonna I'm not gonna disable it, but I'm gonna set it down to normal. Maybe get some more, get a better frame rate out of this. I'm running pretty well over here. I think I had 70 frames per second. Oh, I did actually, I don't necessarily need to save, but sure, we'll save anyways. Okay, that didn't really make much of a difference. It's still 70, 75. That's totally okay. I have no complaints about that. I was just... Oh, there's some weird inertia to your movement. It makes everything feel like there's such a delay in your inputs. Okay, so there's no jumping. Every game is made better with jumping, and therefore any game that doesn't have jumping is made worse for having no jumping.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Cut!
I don't know if it's
I'm not in
because
need of your
this is a
protection.
brighter scene
I'm no
or
longer
not,
a
but
child
the
anymore.
shimmering shadows have disappeared
see.
now, so I think
Fight with
turning
honor.
down the SSAO fixed that. Left control? What a weird fucking key. Left control? So, okay, there's... Alright, yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Lock onto target. Left. Let's see, what? Left control. Can... Alright, can you chill out? I was still reading the thing in the top right corner. Jesus. Let's see, the tactical pause. Tactical pause. Kind of a dumb name. I like it. Tactical pause. Well, pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. You'll be able to access your spells, skills, and potions to use directly or assign to a shortcut. Using it during combat, you can also learn more about enemies around you. Okay, assign a potion to a shortcut. I know, I just... Okay. There we go. It's on 1. Alright. Alright. Chill out. Hang on. Oh, okay, no, there we go. So we have change... Chill out, dude! I'm trying to read the shit! I have a change weapon. Parry, you've already figured that out. What's this left control? Left control? Like, I know that, but... Alright.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't
That's really annoying.
injury. This is humiliating enough.
Yeah, I know,
You for
like...
the basics, or you risk getting your feathers
I know
for the first sign of trouble.
basic tutorials, like,
Definitely come in handy.
can sometimes be annoying to
Okay,
players.
so here is gonna
But
be your training.
I don't know if this is the solution of allowing players to just skip the tutorial if they don't want to, read it. Actually, it feels kind of stupid now that I think about it, because they have the tutorial option in the menu that you can just enable or disable, and they pause the game for pop-up boxes. So, what? Why didn't they do this for the combat tutorial? Why was it active? Why didn't they pause the why? Okay, I got it. Let's see, tab or space, Q to assign, or middle mouse button. That's fine. Trying to understand what you're trying to say, Fortuna. The camera in game is wild. Are you talking about... Are you still talking about the frame rate? I know you sent that message a little while ago, but oh my god, it bothers me that there's no jump. I just wanted to jump over those boxes. I see the icon there, but because my character's dumb and doesn't know how to jump, I can't go over there. Assign the pistol to... Oh, does it want me to do that? Okay. Right. The physical armor level is shown with the shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. Okay, I think yeah, this. point blank. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to see your Fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands. Press Q to use a Fury attack.
If you're there,
That's kind of cool.
come on, if you're there.
X the sheath.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Complain about being
I have to admit,
Sure.
I thought my days as a child, complete with bodyguard, were behind me.
I do like being wanted. It would seem that the prince didn't feel you were apt to take care of yourselves alone. And so it goes. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Alright, I see the weird shimmer in the shadows again. And I think that has to do with the noise filter on the screen. Really wish I could turn that off. Which is kind of funny now that I think about it. I have a noise filter in my own game. You sell stuff? You look like someone who might sell stuff. Or just bump you. Alright, never mind.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a
Detect
mission
the PNJ.
to heal
the-
her people.
What's PNJ?
It is time for you to
PNGs?
leave. Here,
PNGs?
Take this with you.
PNJs?
What is it?
a family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
So, this game is developed by Spiders, and they actually just recently released a new game a few months ago that actually, to me, looks more interesting than Greedfall. I think it's called Steel Rising. Not completely sure. The thing is, like, with Spiders, is like, they're really a very B-tier developer. NPCs in Shakespeare's language. Okay. Spiders is like really a B-tier developer.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Wow, interesting. But like, I think their concepts are always pretty interesting, because if I remember correctly, the one thing about Greedfall that was interesting to me when it got announced was that it was like Victorian era high fantasy, which is not something you really see a lot. I think you kind of get there with like Fable 3 was kind of Victoria era, but Fable 3, we don't talk about Fable 3. So it's a pretty rare setting to see. And then like Steel Rising, the more recent game that came out, is interesting, where you play as like an automata.
So,
And
look,
I don't know, it's I don't know, they always have cool concepts. They just kind of seem to fail on the execution of the
in
concept.
order to know that,
Because if I remember correctly, Steel Rising has been rated pretty poorly as well. Or pretty middling, I guess I should say, not poorly.
He was so eager to leave.
this will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Right on. There we go, alright. Obtain a secondary quest, you can follow the details.
Where would you like
okay.
to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge.
Alright, I really don't like how they've handled tutorials here.
Not far from here. We could go there.
They're really inconsistent with how they give the tutorials too. I get that it's probably kind of annoying to have a message box pop up and stop the game quite regularly, but at the same time, I don't know, like having the tutorial during combat not pause the game was really annoying, because I'm like trying to concentrate on reading and comprehending what I'm reading while also trying to dodge. That was kind of annoying. And then just a moment ago, it just didn't give me enough time to read. So look at that. Even some higher budget games don't know how to do a good fucking tutorial. The goblin is here. On your local map, you'll find important places and characters as well as quest objectives. Yeah. Alright, I guess that's gonna be the side quest. Can you zoom in? Alright, cool. Right on. It's a pretty good map. Oh, you can even put custom markers? Look at that. Oh. That's a AAA map if I've ever seen one. Let's put a marker there just for fun, because why not? Whoa, what was that? Wait, how did I get there? I accidentally smashed an extra button. I fat-fingered my keyboard. Wait. We were here. One of these. Oh, okay, there we go. We didn't see, or I didn't see your message. I don't know about Fortuna, but I figured Fortuna would have reacted if we'd seen your message sooner. Alright, cool. Cool. So I guess this is the island that we're going to. That looks like a main game area. Alright. I see my frame rate dying. What? Why is someone attacking here? I thought this was a town. What is going on? Alright, it's really satisfying to just... Yeah, the gun is really satisfying. It's weird that it has to be hotkeyed, but it's pretty satisfying to just point blank. He's missing messages from the strat. What are you fucking talking about? Oh, I see. This is like bungalows. Was that person a homeless person? Are we beating up homeless people? Oh, cool. Whoa, look at that. It even clears the map marker when you reach it. I shouldn't be surprised by this, but you know, like I said, I've been playing Oblivion, right? And you get custom map markers that you can just place anywhere, but you know, when you reach it, it stays there. It doesn't clear it. So I don't know. I mean, I know that game is old and modern standards and stuff, but I don't know. It's a nice touch to have the map marker clear once you've reached it.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous...
Most video gamey dialogue ever.
Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
I don't want to ask about anything.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
I should go.
May the light guide you to Sade.
I don't want to waste a lot of time on dialogue. I'm sure he has lots and lots of very interesting information he could share with us. Okay, you can't go up there. Again, really disappointed there's not a jump button in this game. Every game is made worse by not having a jump button. Oh, no, that's useful. Yep, alright. I don't know what any of that means. Let's take a look at the map. There's the quest right there. Oh my god, it's not tab to close the fucking thing. That's totally on me, because again, playing Oblivion, tab is your journal. You use tab to open it, and you use tab to close it.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
there's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying
By
orders.
the way, where's spiders from? Aren't they? Ask about other merchants. Ask for more instructions. Ask about other merchants.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already
Where's spiders
paid for the
from? I think spiders is
If
French.
these thieves agree
These
to
are your
reimburse
people,
the
Fortuna.
original payment, it's what we do immediately. And
They're
do
French,
know,
right?
in the
I don't actually
future,
know.
we won't be shopping.
I honestly have no clue.
Well, I should think not.
Ask
Your
for more
master has
instructions.
apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end.
Spiders is
Very
French.
artful.
I'll be damned.
I was right about that.
And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Charisma threatened.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of
Niece
Merchants.
doesn't really sound very
During our
threatening.
conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Okay. Really don't feel like I accomplished much there. This is just talking. I mean, if we've already fought homeless people, right? We've. Oh my god. Tab! It's now escape! We've already fought homeless people, so why couldn't we fight some homeless people to solve that problem? I'm a terrible RPG player. RPGs, you know, they're all about talking and choices and stuff, and I just want to smash things. Look, homeless people!
To the other! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Fight, you bunch of cowards!
It's so satisfying to just blast them point blank. French words everywhere, so I assume you are French. I honestly don't remember. We'll just take everything. I also think the next game, Echoes, that's the next game we're going to play, right? I don't remember. I think Echoes is also French. I'm not 100% sure about that either, though. I'll have to double check that when we get there. Because if it is French, then today is the day of French games. Should have added Fortuna's game to the list as well.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe
What's the miracle of science?
this discovery will give
Skyrim potions? Hell yeah!
existence. Come on, come on. Citizens of City, come
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of dead homeless people. It's worse than LA. I have a feeling this is what Paris looks like. Do you know anything about that, Fortuna? You probably know something. You probably know a thing or two about Paris, right? This is what it's like, right? This many homeless people and diseases. Not to mention dead homeless people. Well, that should be the solution to most problems. Don't you know about door bashing? Lock bashing? What is it? It's one of those things. It's a staple since the D&D days.
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing.
I see we're running out of time. I'm gonna actually skip this.
But,
Marv,
ooh, skipping too fast. I want to just kind of get a move on with things, so yeah, let's just do main quest stuff. Wait. Huh? Oh my fucking god, it's escape. I thought I already talked to this guy. Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Goblin. Yeah, the facial animations and lip syncing is pretty poor. Spiders. Yeah, AA budget. French budget.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sardet. I have been told
I guess
that
I
you were
didn't
named
talk to this
legate.
guy.
Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as
Yeah,
yourself.
like I said,
My
let's skip
cousin
this.
Well, please, a rather...
The people at
Let's get to something more interesting. Or try to. Leave.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
I should go. Captain, what is this fucking Animal Crossing? Greet all the townspeople before you start work. See, I see that. Oh, look at that. I was about to say, I see that white paint there and it makes me want to climb. And sure enough. Ah, a dead homeless person. Give me your stuff. He didn't die in vain. One man's treasure. Wait, one man's trash. As the saying goes.
Lively there, lads and lasses!
What are you doing with that box?
Prince would be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your
Putting the
life.
box just on the ground.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
I feel like that's a line from
Apologies
Captain
for my
Jack
asking.
Sparrow.
The young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure.
Alright, alright,
That's
alright.
what I would like to say.
It's a little bit less...
Be back soon, Captain.
A little bit less interesting than I was hoping it would be. Now this game is just becoming a game of follow the waypoint. Yeah. I think this is that infamous spiders budget that I was previously mentioning. Quality. I shouldn't say budget. We were talking about budget just a moment ago, but spiders quality, where it's very middling. In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Interesting. Alright, yeah.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine.
Isn't that how open world games go? Follow the waypoint?
Celebrating his departure last
I mean, yeah.
There was indeed a
But usually there's also content along the way.
badly.
Whatever do
Of
you
course, a lot of people, I myself am pretty sick of open world stuff, but admittedly, part of the design is about, you know, completing stuff as you do the story. Completing side stuff as you do the story, right? Like, you do a bunch of extra stuff along the road
Quite the talker.
to the end of the quest. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense.
I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if
Yeah,
that's
we're
not
out
the
of time.
case.
I'm not gonna give this game any more time, honestly. I'm not feeling it. That's enough of that. Yeah, you know, like I said, it's not like it's bad. It's just not good either. It's extremely middling. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I wasn't really having fun with it. I will admit, like I said, it's really satisfying to just point blank, just pistol someone. That feels really good to do. But the rest of it, Polish, I'm not gonna give it polish because, yeah, the game is missing polish. Yeah, I'm not giving it polish. Accessibility, the options menu is pretty good. I did have some complaint about the graphics menu, though. A lot of the post-processing stuff, all the post-processing stuff is just not present. I'm sure there's an INI file somewhere that can be edited, but it should really just be in... Excuse me, it really should just be in the options menu. Clarity, it is clear because it has a waypoint. I'm kind of iffy on giving it, though. I don't know if you are here, Mr. Orc, at the beginning, but, like, the tutorial is annoying, but at least the information is there, so yeah. The information is there, it's just presented poorly. Balance seems fine. Unique, it's definitely unique. And it seemed to run okay, too. So, I mean, I think... I don't know, my OBS was, the preview on OBS was just, didn't seem to like it, but I didn't have any complaints from you guys, so I imagine that everything's fine. So yeah, a 5. A 5, that's totally fine. That is, like I said, that is the acceptable grade for a PACBUT grade. You really should be reaching for a 6, but a 5 is okay. But now the question is, do I keep it or do I refund it? And I'm going to say I'm refunding it. I don't think I'm going to play any more of this game after this stream. The stream was choppy throughout. Okay, alright. So it wasn't just OBS being weird. It really was just choppy. That's interesting. I hope the next game isn't like that. Anyways, yeah. I think I'm just gonna refund it. Yeah, I'm gonna refund it. I don't see myself playing any more of it after this stream. Can can I go to... God, how do you do refunds again? I don't even remember. It's been a long time since I've refunded anything. I moved Steam over to my other screen for a moment because I want to just make sure I'm not like I'm not like showing any important information. I think I have to go to like purchases, recent purchases or something. Stop bringing shit up over there. Yeah, I guess I was hoping to actually do that on stream so we could watch the refund go through and then we can watch me spend the money on another asset pack. But I'm going to have to remind myself how to request a refund, so never mind. I'll do that later. I saved 1,300 yen. Yeah! Got the games page on your library. Go to support. Oh, okay, all right. Support. Gameplay or technical issue. I'm having another problem. I'd like to request a refund. Let's see. Any personal information here before I bring it over to the other screen? Nope. I don't see... Oh, there's my email. Never mind. Well, I'm issuing the refund. Submit request. There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. I requested a refund, so that's been done. Yeah, I don't see myself playing any more of that. There's an email saying I just requested a refund too. All right, so I think next we're gonna play Echo. So yeah, like I said, this is probably the game I've seen the most on. I don't remember who it was. There's some YouTube channel I watched. You speedrun Greedfall. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, a French person would understand the French game the best. Oh, we need some German games. Where are the German games? Are there any German studios out there? I really don't hear about them that much. Hang on. German game studios. What do we have? Game studios in Germany. 7 best game development companies. How about this one? Let's just go to Wikipedia. Let's see. Game developers from Germany. Do I recognize any of these games? Oh, Dead Island, Spec Ops: The Line, both very Oh, Crosscode. Hey, Crosscode is really popular. Oh, Anno is German? I thought it was French. I didn't know that. All right, cool. Tropico, all right. Well, one of the Tropico games. Or is that just the most recent? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's Anno. Yeah, there's no right here. Anno series. So you're right, you're right. Oh, holy shit. Crytek is German? I didn't fucking know that. Oh, there you go. One of the biggest fucking game engines of the like late 2000s to early 2010s. There you go. Crysis, Far Cry, and all of CryEngine. So neat. All right, cool. All right, there's some good stuff there's some good game developers out of Germany. Wait, I didn't need to move that over here. We can keep that over here. All right, but Echo. Let's find out while we're doing some research here. So the thing is with the name, I've had a lot of trouble with this. And also, DuckDuckGo is a terrible search engine sometimes. But I don't like giving Google all of my information, just some of it. So searching for Echo is obviously kind of difficult. So Echo game, Wikipedia, maybe. All right, cool. Is it French? Am I right about that? Danish. Okay, no, I'm not right about that. Simple gaming's not on the list yet. Not yet. We'll see. We'll see. In how many years? 5 years? 6 years? Anyways, so Echo, Danish game. So yeah, as I was saying earlier in the stream, this is probably the game I know the most about, which is why I'm pretty certain I might actually refund this game. It's in a genre that I don't really like. It's a stealth game. And I really don't like stealth games that much. However, what captivated me the most about it is just the art and just the concept of it is just so fucking cool. So I think those things are going to have to be really, really fucking good for me to want to keep the game. Not unless I get rid of the cringe voice acting. You're fine. Anyways, so unless I like the concept and the art, like it's super fucking cool, but that shit's gonna have to like really hold this game. So I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like this game, but I really, really wanted to give it a try. Yeah, I went ahead and purchased it for this stream, and that's what we're gonna try. Doesn't want to come up. There we go. All right. Yeah, but I mean, like, first of all, this menu, which confused me at first, it's a little bit confusing because you have no fucking idea what's going on. But it's kind of cool. Once you move the mouse, all right, there we go. Once you move the mouse, you have all of your menu options there. It's pretty cool. So let's take a look at settings. Difficulty, we're gonna turn it to game journalist difficulty. Yep, there we go. Game journalist. Game mode. What's that? Well, I guess we only have normal for right now. It sounds like there's an alternate play mode, which they use part of their AA budget to give the game some proper localization. Are you talking about this game, Echo, or I assume you're talking about Echo. But anyways, this game mode might be cool. It's unfortunate that it's locked. I assume you have to beat the game first. I mean, that makes sense. It's pretty typical, but it's also kind of unfortunate that you can't just access it from the beginning. HUD sphere, blood. I'm gonna leave all that on. Oh, I can't play it with the controller. They only have invert Y. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm not gonna use a controller. I think this game will be fine with mouse and keyboard. All right, audio video. Full screen, 2560 by 1440. Shadow quality. I wonder if it's because I was running in... Oh, no. It looks really choppy still in OBS. Dude, I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of like... I have to figure that out. Is it because I'm running at... It's running at 1920. That... Oh. OBS didn't like that. There we go. It still looks pretty choppy in OBS. It looks slightly better, but I don't know if that's just I don't know if that's just me feeling like it's better. Just because I felt like I changed something. Because I assure you the game's running fine on my end. Steam says it's running at 160 frames per second. How is it running at 160 frames per second? It's a 144 hertz monitor. So obviously, no, VSync is on. How is it running at 160 frames per second? Downsample on motion? Probably don't want to downsample. Yeah, what's up with this? Is it OBS settings? Man, if it's anything graphical, I'd have to completely restart the stream. The OBS is reporting 30 frames per second. Hang on, if we just set it to window capture. Or source capture, I think is what it's called. Oh, it is window capture. Game. And we're going to capture Echo. Do this Windows 10. Alright, let's move that down below the webcam. No, move that all the way down below there. Turn off desktop. Alright, how's that look now? Still kind of choppy. Well, fuck. Man, I don't know. It's weird because, like I said, it's totally fine for me. It's just the stream is, it's OBS. Doesn't like it. I'm gonna pause the timer for a second, actually. I don't know. I think we'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. I can begin to guess where the problem is going wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to leave it as it is for now. I'll turn down settings. Maybe having lower settings will make it run better on, like, I don't know if it's just GPU resources being, like, pulled in two different directions. I've streamed 3D games in the past, though, is the thing, and I've never had this problem. I rarely update OBS is the thing. Maybe I just need to update OBS. But I play the game in German. Oh, holy shit, look at that. We can do German speech. Can we turn on English subtitle? Hell yeah! Alright, this one's for you, Mr. Orc. I may have choppy gameplay, but it's gonna be in your language. Alright, so yeah, we'll just put it like that. Changing the... What do you... Man... Okay, well that's not that bad. I thought I was going to close the whole application. Okay, alright. And still, I mean, it looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay in OBS. Alright. There's unlocks. Oh, let's start the timer again. Obviously I don't have anything, but what do we have here? War paint, red hot lasers, big heads, body mask, scarlet suit. Alright, cool. It's always nice. That's a nice touch. Oh no. The quote is in German too.
Wir erzählten in unseren Liedern davon. Von einem magischen Ort des ewigen Lebens. Von einem Palast voller Wunder. Gedacht für die Würdigen. Verzweifelt versuchten wir also würdig zu sein. Nur die finale Belohnung im Blick. Nur ich wollte dort nicht hin. Schon so etwas zu denken bedeutete den Tod. Als ich fortlief, war mir klar, dass ich nie würde anhalten können. Wollte ich am Leben bleiben.
Ja, oh no.
Und jetzt bin ich hier. An genau dem Ort, dem ich entkommen wollte. Mir geht's mies.
Natürlich. Die Wunde ist geheilt. Die Schmerzen kommen von der Stase und werden bald vorbei sein.
The subtitles have gotten all out of whack.
Dauert es länger. Insbesondere durch die Erkenntnis, dass mehr als 100 Jahre vergangen sind. Alles, was du kanntest, ist fort. Du bist nicht einfach von zu Hause weggelaufen. Dein Großvater lässt nicht nach dir suchen. Das existiert alles nicht mehr.
Du magst mich also nicht. Darüber hast du ein Jahrhundert lang nachgedacht?
Oh, you actually reminded me for once.
Nicht darüber, dass ich den besten Deal versaut habe, den wir je hatten. Oder dass ich hier einfach Befehle erteile. Oder vielleicht auch, wegen dir, Miststück, ist Foster tot. Ich mag mich selbst auch nicht besonders.
And future haircuts are weird.
Aber ich bring das in Ordnung.
There's no subtitle there.
Ich hol ihn zurück.
Whoa, my whole what the fuck? Oh, was that pre-rendered? That would make sense. It was looking kind of pixely, because I don't think my screen downsampled it very well. But because it's maybe frozen? Wait. Oh, maybe it crashed. Yeah, I think it might have crashed. Right on. So I guess it's losing its technical point. Ooh, all right. Okay. I don't know if I want to take a point away from that, because I've been like tabbing out. Games really don't like it when you tab out of them a lot like that, especially when it's full screen. It won't let me close it at all. I keep pushing close. Oh my god. Oh, this is like... Must be the... You're taking that personally, huh? Oh my god, screaming children outside. Should have suggested the French subtitles. Yeah, this would have never happened if we had played it in French. Oh, holy shit! Give me... Here, there we go. Alright, cool. I got my fucking task manager on my other screen now. There we go. Thank you. God, it's just taking over my fucking computer. Okay, let's try again. Alright. Let's just let it go. I don't want to tab out, but it's pushed my OBS to like the far side of my screen.
Wir erzählten in unseren Liedern.
This game is an artsy game. I have a feeling even in English it's gonna use some weird vocabulary and very vague language.
Voller Wunder. Gedacht für die Würdigen. Verzweifelt versuchten wir also würdig zu sein. Nur die finale Belohnung im Blick. Nur...
Alright, we watch this. So I'm gonna...
Keine Ahnung, wie du das erreichen willst.
Oh, it's choppy.
Aber am besten fängst du damit an, dass du dich wieder...
Oh my god, we got fucking spam in the chat. I need a fucking moderator. I haven't had spam in a long time. Holy shit, I need a moderator. Man. Can I... Hang on. Damn it, I didn't want to tab out because it's gonna fuck with shit. Alright, first of all, remove. And then you guys, both of you, there you go. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh, I don't have OBS open. Alright, keep the chat clean. Whoa, this is slow. Is there a sprint? Nope. Oh, it's dark too. We'll go left. I don't think it really matters. Oh, this is slow. This is like the fucking beginning to
Also, wo ist er?
fucking Metal Gear Solid 5.
Du meinst den Würfel? Während du schliefst, habe ich ihn mir sehr gut angeschaut. Ich fürchte, du wirst enttäuscht sein. Es gibt nichts, was auf ein Bewusstsein hinweist. Kein Interface, um auf das Ding zuzugreifen. Und wozu auch? Da drin ist nichts. Es ist einfach nur ein hübscher Würfel.
Wüssten wir, wie man das Ding bedient, wären wir nicht hier. Dass du von mir keine Befehle annimmst, uns aber trotzdem hingebracht hast, bedeutet für mich, dass auch du hoffst, dass ich hier etwas erreiche. Das ist doch schon mal ein Anfang.
Ich hoffe nicht. Ich respektiere Fosters Wünsche. Keine Ahnung, warum er wollte, dass ich hier hinfliege. Das Feuerzeug beweist es. Da du eine Woche vor der Zeit blutüberströmt an Bord gestolpert bist, schien ein weiterer Aufenthalt ausgeschlossen.
Okay. Dann halt aus Respekt. Geht auch.
I like the dynamic between the girl and the AI, but yeah, like I said, I mean, I already know what the gameplay is for this game, and I just feel like I'm not gonna like it, which is a shame because I think there's some pretty cool stuff in this game. I don't know who these people are. I didn't mean to push that. I was putting down my drink and accidentally hit the escape key. Yeah, it's too bad you guys see it running at a choppy cinematic 10 frames per second. I've never had this problem before. Hey, you know what? I've even done those other like game mechanics streams where I stream 3D games. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Because when I did those other streams, I don't remember having this problem. Having a glorious cinematic 10 frames per second on stream. Here's the thing too, right? Because like, it looks like my webcam is totally fine. It's just the game that's fucking jacked up. See, I'm getting 901 frames per second. Clearly this is pre-rendered.
Ich sehe nur Eis.
Das ist kein Eis. Wir sollten dem, was wir sehen, besser nicht trauen. Der ganze Planet hat sich bis vor einer Woche der Entdeckung entzogen. Nicht nur visuell. Es fehlte auch jede Anziehungskraft. Trotz genauer Koordinaten hätte ich ihn fast nicht gefunden.
Wir suchen nach einem Palast.
Warum bin ich nicht überrascht?
Lass mal gut sein, okay? Erkennst du irgendwelche Gebäude?
Du guckst drauf. Die ganze Planetenoberfläche ist ein Gebäude, allerdings kein Palast. Es scheint mir eher ein konzerneigenes, illegales Bergbauprojekt aus der Zeit vor der Requisitionswelle zu sein. Das würde die extreme Tarnung erklären. Dem Planeten hat man wahrscheinlich sämtliche Ressourcen entzogen und er ist nur noch eine leere Hülle. Ich hoffe, die Koordinaten waren nicht zu teuer.
Du hast ja keine Ahnung. Bring mich einfach runter. Ich schaue es mir mal an.
I think it will. I mean, I was getting well over my monitor's rated frame rate, which I don't even know how is possible. So I like how you get the blue boxes in the chat on stream.
Du solltest die Oberfläche verlassen.
Okay, so first of all...
Merkwürdiger Ort.
Alright, they're gonna keep talking.
Irgendwie beeindruckend.
Alright, hang on. Since I don't think it makes a lick of difference, at least you guys... Oh. Wait, no, here we go. At least you guys can look at it. Oh, it didn't save my settings anyways. Well, you guys, I know this game looks very beautiful at some point. I know what's coming up, so if... Oh yeah, it's still running at 2560 by 1440. Why didn't it save any of my settings? Okay, anyways, let's just run it at max quality. I didn't change the resolution! Anyways, let's run it at max quality, so at least if you're gonna get a cinematic 10 frames per second, you can at least see it in its most beautiful envisioned state.
Du solltest die Oberfläche verlassen.
Ein merkwürdiger Ort. Irgendwie beeindruckend.
Ich aktiviere den Hilfsmodus des Anzugs, um deine mangelnde Erfahrung auszugleichen.
Hier ist etwas. Das muss eine Art Auslösemechanismus sein. Hast du das gehört? Es tut irgendetwas.
Is it choppier than before when I changed the settings?
Da unten ist anscheinend eine Öffnung. Ist für einen Sprung aber zu weit.
Bei ausreichender Ladung federt der Anzug die Landung ab.
Und wenn die Ladung nicht ausreicht?
Verhindert er, dass du springst. Der Anzug weiß aufgrund deiner synaptischen Aktivität, was du vorhast und nimmt Befehle stimmlich oder auch durch Augenbewegungen entgegen. Etwas archaisch, aber Foster vertraute dem Anzug sein Leben an.
Bei Weltraumreisen ist modern ein relativer Begriff. Schon diese Reise macht den Anzug antik.
Um die Leistungsfähigkeit des Anzugs mache ich mir keine Gedanken.
Suit stores energy in cells. The cell meter visualizes your total capacity and your current charge. Massive triangles are charged and hollow triangles are empty. Cell cost of any prompt action will be highlighted yellow. If you don't have enough charge for the action, the empty cells needed will blink yellow. Okay, I get it. Auto charge the suit's core cell. Auto recharges harnessing the ambient energy. This means that if you wait, yeah, okay, all right.
Alles bricht auseinander. Alles wirkt so merkwürdig verzerrt. Wie lange das wohl schon hier ist?
Diese Art von Material sollte ewig halten, sieht aber aus, als würde es jeden Moment zerfallen.
Es muss uralt sein.
Just control the crouch. Pretty typical stuff.
Dieser Ort wurde für Menschen gemacht, nicht nur für Maschinen.
Die meisten Bergwerke verfügen über eine gewisse Infrastruktur für Menschen, einschließlich einfacher Unterkünfte. Das heißt aber nicht, dass je jemand hier war.
Laut Großvater gab es hier keine Menschen. Der Palast wurde von lang vergessener Technologie erbaut und wartet geduldig auf die ersten menschlichen Bewohner. Und du hältst es für einen illegalen Abbaubetrieb. Netter Kontrast.
Ich bevorzuge plausible Erklärungen. Dein Großvater jedoch hat alles, was er glaubte, selbst erfunden.
Davon weiß ich nichts. Auf jeden Fall kannte er die richtigen Koordinaten.
Schau dich um. Das hier ist kein Palast.
Der alte Mann mag mit ein paar ästhetischen Details daneben gelegen haben. Aber ohne einen Beweis hätte er nie alles aufs Spiel gesetzt.
Hoffe lieber nicht zu früh.
Wie verringere ich die Lautstärke der Kommentarspur?
Du überschätzt dich. Das tun unreife Menschen häufig. Du solltest dir jedes Mal Notizen machen, wenn ich etwas sage.
It's kind of a slow burn on the start. I wonder if we'll even get to the actual gameplay before the timer runs out. Looking at the OBS
Bisschen glatt.
preview, it just sucks, man. It's gonna kill me.
Was für Gebäude sind es denn
I
dann?
wonder if I should
Hast du als Experte
try
so
adjusting
etwas
some
schon einmal
settings and
gesehen?
like restarting the stream.
Ich habe genug Beutezüge
Maybe after
erlebt,
this
deren
game,
Grundlage
try that.
reine Spekulation war. Sei es aus Verzweiflung oder aus Größenwahn. Am Ende steht immer die bittere Enttäuschung.
War Foster dabei?
Das war vor Foster.
Ich dachte, ihr wart schon ewig gemeinsam unterwegs gewesen.
Ich bin schon seit 1000 Jahren unterwegs. Foster war erst seit 150 mit dabei.
It's really like their towers. Again, I know what's coming up. I don't know, man. There's something about this that was just really captivating to me. Oh, it's blinking. I mean, seriously speaking, I do kind of like that. I don't want to... It's already slow enough of a game, so thank you for speeding that up a little bit.
100 Jahre für nur eine Strecke ist extrem. Fosters längste dauerte 16. Ich kannte ihn sehr gut.
Er vertraute dir und sagte, ich könnte es auch. Du würdest mir helfen.
Foster ließ mir keine Wahl. Man vermasselt keinen Job für deinen Großvater und schließt sich dann mit der Person zusammen, die man eigentlich einfangen sollte.
Du hättest mich übergeben können.
Du bist wirklich naiv.
Ich glaube, du tust das, weil du eine Chance siehst, deinen Freund zurückzubekommen.
Deine selbstgestrickte Religion lässt wirklich keinen Raum für gesunden Menschenverstand. Ich habe Foster vor euch Findigen gewarnt. Euch bleibt man am besten fern.
Warum bist du dann nicht ferngeblieben?
Foster war nicht meiner Meinung. Und Gold ist ein
So
gutes
fucking
Argument.
cool, man. All these like pipes and stuff. It looks rocky, but it also looks mechanical. Kind of reminds me of like, this game came out way before Scorn. I know Scorn just released this year. This came out in 2017, I think. But this is like the mechanical version of Scorn, almost. I'm sure that was heresy for me to say that.
Da unten kommt man bestimmt irgendwie rein. Es sieht aus wie eine Landebucht.
Es sieht nach allem aus, nur nicht danach.
Du bist gar nicht so, wie ich mir einen Freund Fosters vorgestellt habe. Ihr seid ein seltsames Paar.
Ein altes Rettungsschiff der Requisition und ein Mann ohne Vergangenheit. Keines unserer Ziele ahnte etwas, und dann waren wir auch schon wieder weg. Du glaubst gar nicht, was für Stunts wir hingelegt haben.
Doch, doch. Ich war selbst einer dieser Stunts.
Ein Millionärstöchterchen, das spielt und Geld verzockt, ist ja nun keine echte Aufgabe. Der beschriebene Auftrag war einfach. Keinen interessierte, wer du wirklich warst. Fosters Ansicht nach war das einzig Schwierige, dass dein Großvater wollte, dass du das, was du gestohlen hattest, freiwillig zurückgabst.
Nichts davon stimmt. Noch nicht einmal deine Einschätzung Fosters.
Das bezweifle ich. Foster war gut. Er ließ sein Ziel nie aus den Augen. Du meinst vielleicht, du kanntest ihn, denkst, dass du ihm leid tatst, aber das hätte er nie zugelassen. Ich weiß nicht, was in dieser Nacht schiefgegangen ist, warum Foster starb. Aber ich bin mir sicher, du weißt es auch nicht.
Sorry. Ich wollte eure Romanze nicht bedrohen.
Süß.
Na, endlich. Er sitzt fest. Hier hilft nur Gewalt. Ob die Waffe was taugt? Wow.
Finally some action.
Nicht schlecht.
Ich deaktiviere die Waffe. Das sollte Energie sparen.
Oh, speaking of Scorn, it's got a slow recharge for that shot, huh?
Empfängst du das alles?
Ich bin bei dir.
Getting close to the gameplay. I know what's coming, and I'm not gonna like it. It's such a shame, because it's so fucking cool. I really like all the art, the AI companion. It's a cool concept. I really think I'm not gonna enjoy the gameplay. Here? Run out of halls to run through. Oh no, here we go.
Was den Palast betrifft, hattest du recht. Und nun?
Wir holen Foster zurück und dann hauen wir ab.
Details wären nicht schlecht.
Wir suchen nach einem Apparat, wie Großvater ihn hatte.
Der Seelenverschlinger?
Sobald ich es sehe, weiß ich es.
Selbst wenn du das Ding finden solltest, dieser Ort hier ist tot. Jegliche Technologie hier ist inzwischen nutzlos.
Sie braucht einfach nur Energie. Wir müssen ihr sagen, dass wir hier sind. Ich weiß, dass das alles funktionieren wird.
Outing.
Hallo? Jemand zu Hause?
Jason.
Ich gehe runter. Unter den Hallen muss es Energie geben.
We have options. Not really many. We have like down or up.
Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause?
Rufen? Das ist also dein Plan?
Hallo? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause?
Jason!
Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo?
It's probably gonna ruin them.
Hallo? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Hallo?
Tell me when it gets annoying.
Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? 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 Jemand zu Hause? Ich kenne die.
Oh.
Die sehen genauso aus wie die Steingesichter der Tore zwischen den Terrassen des Gartens. Vielleicht ist es eine Tür. Wir nannten sie Torwächter. Bei ihrem Anblick sollten wir uns fragen, ob wir würdig sind, einzutreten.
Ohne Energie kommst du da nicht durch. Und dieser Ort hier ist tot.
Hallo? 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 Jemand zu Hause?
Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? 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 Hallo? 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 Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo?
Sieh mal. Es ist eine Stimme.
Es sieht aus wie eine Stimmgabel.
Ja, klar. Die Findigen nennen sie Stimmen. Ihr reiner Ton soll Klarheit und Erleuchtung vermitteln.
Ah, natürlich.
Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause?
Was bedeutet das?
Der Anzug entdeckt das Muster des Tons und beginnt mit der Entschlüsselung.
Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? 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 Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Hallo?
Yeah, there's just more
Jemand zu
mirrors
Hause?
there.
Jemand zu Hause?
I think this
Hallo?
is the way.
Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? 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 Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? 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 Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Hallo? Hallo?
I'm waiting for you guys to say something.
Ich wette, dieser Mechanismus...
Hallo? Hallo?
Das bringt doch nichts. Das ist tot. Das lässt sich nicht rückgängig machen. Ich meine, wenn man die Seele eines Toten in einen Würfel laden könnte, um die Person später wiederzubeleben, das wäre doch ein Riesengeschäft.
Du verstehst das falsch. Ich weiß ganz sicher, dass er dort drin ist.
Ich habe mich gefragt, wieso du das glaubst. Aber ich bezweifle, dass deine Argumentation für mich einen Sinn ergäbe. Ihr Findigen seid viel zu weltfremd. Ihr kennt doch nur das Märchen, das euer Großvater erfunden hat.
Nun, in diesem Märchen ging es hauptsächlich um diesen Ort hier. Und dann sind da noch meine Gene. Für die Erschaffung der Findigen hat Großvater Jahrhunderte benötigt.
Yeah, the slow burn is starting to wear off on me. I'm starting to get to the same point as with the Greedfall.
Und für mich fühlt sich das hier sehr real an.
I know what the fucking gameplay is, and I want to get there. See how much I hate it.
Hallo?
I know exactly what you're talking
Diese
about.
Ringe kenne ich auf jeden Fall. In den Gärten hatten wir genau dieselben.
Der Anzug erfasst eine kleine Schwerkraftladung im Inneren des Zepters.
Vielleicht kann
Camera's
er
kinda
die
going
große
nuts
Tür
there.
mit
Here we
Energie
go.
versorgen. Der Sockel könnte zur Aktivierung sein.
Reine Neugier. Warum stellt man Zepter im Inneren großer goldener Ringe auf? Es wirkt etwas überladen, selbst für den Standard von Neureichen.
Die Ringe sollten nichts zur Schau stellen. Sie gehörten zu unserem Training.
Oh, und was habt ihr trainiert? Wie es sich anfühlt, reich zu sein?
Nicht ganz. Die Ringe beginnen sich zu drehen. Und man muss heil hinauskommen. Am Anfang ist es vernünftig, im Innern zu bleiben. Aber mit dem Hunger merkt man sich den Rhythmus des Drehens besser. Irgendwann begreift man, dass man geschwächt durch Hunger nicht mehr entkommen kann. Dann springt man. Die meisten warten zu lange.
Okay, einen Moment lang hätte ich dir fast geglaubt.
Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Jemand zu Hause? Jemand zu Hause? Hallo? Hallo? Hallo?
I think I missed what to do with this scepter key thing. I thought it was gonna be to like open these doors, but maybe not. Oh. It's looks like somewhere to
Du
go.
wolltest zur großen Tür. Vielleicht sollte ich das im Hut vermerken.
Yeah, do that. Thanks. Oh, I think I know. I don't even know if this is a puzzle and I got stumped by it. Alright, well, at least I got to use my brain for a moment. Instead of just walking. Gotta use our special suit powers. Gotta use our super suit powers. Gotta take this awning over there. And then use the super suit jump.
Jemand zu Hause?
There we go. Oh, this is your sprint. Oh shit. Wait, what? I thought I restarted it. Fuck. I thought it was surprised. Oh no. It is still going. It's just not updating on... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, weird. It's not updating on the... Dude, something weird is going with the OBS. It's not updating on... Oh. Now you can't... Oh, there we go. It's not updating on OBS, but
Hast du übrigens bemerkt, dass der einzige Ausgang aus dieser Grube durch die große Tür...
It is still counting.
Ich hoffe bloß, die Magie des Zepters wird sie magisch öffnen.
Es wird funktionieren.
Du denkst also, dass sich immer alles zu deinen Gunsten entwickelt?
Oh, I don't want to add extra time just so we can get to the mechanic. Alright, is this it?
Nun wollen wir doch mal sehen.
Nichts. Unglaublich. Wahrscheinlich wirst du doch noch mit Foster vereint. Nur nicht so, wie du dachtest.
Ich verstehe Großvater nicht. Hunderte von Findigen für das hier? An dem Tag, als ich zu dir kam, sah ich es. Die Person legt sich auf eine Marmorplatte mit so einem silbernen Muster. Das Muster entfaltet sich, durchsticht die Haut und gleitet hinein. In weniger als einer halben Stunde verschlingt das Silber alles. Zurückbleiben eine leere Marmorplatte und ein neuer Würfel.
Nein.
Er nannte es Übersetzung. Der Leib und die Seele sollen den Palast durch verschiedene Türen betreten. So häufig wir es sagten, so wenig begriffen wir es. Ich habe Fosters Seele nicht in einem Zauberwürfel gefangen. Er starb und ich übersetzte ihn.
Du hast ihn getötet. Dass dein Großvater Unaussprechliches getan hat, heißt nicht, dass Foster zurückkommen kann. Das ist doch verrückt.
Es war unsere einzige Chance. Und glaubt mir, mit Chancen kenne ich mich aus. Schließlich verdiene ich mein Geld mit Spielen. Nachdem ich die Gärten verlassen hatte, hielt mich das am Leben.
Nun, dieses Mal hat es nicht geklappt. Schau dich doch an.
Du meinst, ich würde aufgeben?
Oh, what a slow start, man. Well, at least the timer is updating on OBS now correctly. What I'm thinking of doing is, I may potentially stop when the timer stops. However, maybe at the end of the stream, depending on how I'm feeling, we'll come back to this game.
Durchaus üblich.
I don't know. I think I'm getting close. So the whole gimmick to this game is that the lights in this palace will turn on and off periodically. And basically there are going to be these doppelgangers roaming around that are dangerous. they're dangerous when it's
Hier
dark,
irgendetwas
but
ohne
when the lights are
Koordinaten zu
on,
finden, ist nahezu unmöglich. Ich habe deinen Aufenthaltsort ins
kill them,
Verhältnis
you
zur
can take them out.
Gesamtstruktur des Planeten gesetzt.
That's the whole
Der
gimmick of the
Palast
game,
ist überall
and
und reicht
that's
bis
where
zum
I think
Kern.
this game is going
Die
to lose me.
Sektoren werden
Is
durch
that
die
mechanic
äußeren
is
Strukturen
really dumb.
unterteilt und sind riesig.
Like, in concept, I guess it's fine, but when I watch the gameplay, it's sort of the execution that really sort of sucks. That, like, really kind of ruins this game. I love so many parts of, like, the design. I like the kind of snarky AI characters. I kind of like the banter back and forth between the two characters, just honestly speaking. But when it comes to the game itself, it's, I think, deeply flawed. It's unfortunate that, I don't think we're gonna get there. And honestly, like I said, I watched a playthrough. I wish I could remember who it was that I watched. But anyways, so I've only experienced the game through watching someone else play it. I honestly don't know what it's like to experience it myself. But I have a feeling, based on what I saw, it's not going to appeal to me. Guessing I don't just need to run down that hallway forever.
An einigen Stellen sind die Energieemissionen erhöht.
Weißt du, was es ist?
Das kann ich nicht sagen. Es ist keine Strahlung. Ich übermittle die nächstgelegene Stelle an dein Hut.
Hallo?
I'm glad I can still do that. Oh. I can only do one? Is there a cooldown on it now?
Ist spektakulär.
Mit weniger als einem endlosen Palast gebt ihr Findigen euch doch gar nicht erst ab.
Könntest du aufhören, mich Findige zu nennen?
Du bist aber eine.
Ich habe das Training erhalten. Aber ich glaubte nie an Großvaters Visionen. Ich wollte das alles nicht.
Und trotzdem bist du hier.
Das erste Mal bin ich mit 6 Jahren weggerannt. Ich bin wochenlang gewandert, um zu sehen, was sich jenseits der Gärten befand. Als ich an der Mauer ankam, wartete Großvater bereits auf mich. Da draußen gibt es nur Menschen, die wie Tiere leben. Die kämpfen, um Bedürfnisse zu befriedigen. Sie haben keinen Ehrgeiz, keine Perspektive. Welchen Sinn hat ein Kampf um das bisschen, was die Erde zu bieten hat, wenn man für so viel mehr kämpfen kann? Er sprach von den Wundern des Palastes. Aber ich hörte schon nicht mehr zu. Das Einzige, was ich hörte, war mein eigenes Blut, das durch die Adern rauschte. Ich wollte für das Hier und Jetzt kämpfen. Und ich entschloss mich, dass ich alles dafür tun würde. Also kehrte ich mit ihm zurück, um das Training zu erhalten, das ich brauchen würde, um entkommen zu können.
I'm gonna add 5 minutes. See if we can get to the gameplay. If we don't get to the gameplay in those 5 minutes, then
ich bin jetzt seit 7 Jahren fort. Ich bin nicht nur mal eben weggelaufen.
Nein, nicht so ganz.
London, du musst mir glauben. Foster war mehr tot als lebendig. Zur Flucht nicht fähig. Wir wären beide tot, wenn ich versucht hätte, so mit ihm zu entkommen.
Er hat dir das Feuerzeug gegeben, also muss er gewollt haben, dass ich dich hierher bringe. Aber er hätte nie an die Wahnvorstellung deines Großvaters geglaubt.
Do that super suit jump. We've basically spent 45 minutes in tutorial, I guess.
Ist das ein Thron? Schau. Das muss es sein.
looks super great on stream. Yeah. I guess I probably do need to just finish with this game.
Das sieht genauso aus wie das Ding,
I
das
want to
der
try
Teufel
to,
gemacht hat.
I don't know, mess with some settings. See if we can't get OBS to, I don't know, smooth out. I might go ahead and update OBS. I think the version 28 update brings some super major changes, which may also completely destroy my layout. But I'll go ahead and upgrade to the latest version of OBS, restart my computer, and then come back on stream. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, speaking of, the YouTube chat totally didn't update. I can see the YouTube chat message here, but the chat box in OBS, where's fuck? In OBS, the chat box over there totally didn't update with that last message you sent.
London?
So yeah, I'm gonna upgrade OBS to the latest version, see if that fixes anything, restart my computer. Obviously all of this means restarting the stream. My layout may be completely fucked up after upgrading to the latest version of OBS. Yeah, almost 50 minutes of walking. For fuck's sake, yeah. So,
Foster? Bist du das?
Anne, ich dachte schon, ich hätte dich verloren. Draußen
more walking. I thought this was actually going to be the start of the mechanic. Holy shit.
Gravitationstrübung hätte mich fast zerrissen.
Yeah. All right. We may circle back to this game later, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it though for now, and like I said, maybe we'll circle back to it and actually show off the actual fucking gameplay. It's not a walking simulator. It is a stealth game. So I'm also not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna refund it now because we're gonna circle back to it. So yeah, but I'm gonna take a short break, go to the toilet, refresh my drink, and as I was just saying, I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can't fix this OBS problem that I'm having here. So basically, I'm gonna stop the stream, but I'll be back in 5. So I don't know, go grab a snack or something. I'll be back in just a moment. I know most AAA games have a slow start, but even 50 minutes is like really fucking pushing it, man. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back soon. Hopefully my whole OBS layout isn't completely fucked. So anyways, just sit tight, grab a snack or something.